lane for passing only or top speed runs. Woo!
The 450NK. We know the 450NK is a fun little naked bike. Naked. I'll say I say naked wrong. I'm told I got a weird kind of dyslexia. It's a small CC naked bike, and we've had a lot of fun with it. You know, it's a China brand bike too, but it's shown to have decent quality. We've looked over the quality of it. We've ripped around, done hooligan stuff on it. Definitely can do that. We've thrown it up on the dyno. We've thrown it on the scales. All the little things proved itself to actually be a good little fun bike. But a bike like this, you don't particularly assume is going to do really well out on the highway. I mean, this 450 versus any other of the smaller CC naked bikes out there. We've been on the highway with it. We know that it's capable, but we need to do a real test with it. So we're gonna put it on the road for hours today. A little over 2 hours, all highway. We're gonna go from Dallas to Waco. We got my buddy here, Trenton, on the multi-strada. He's not gonna struggle. He can tow me if things go. We want to see how it's gonna do. How's it actually gonna hold up? I think it's a good omen here. Look, we just found this coin here on the table. This is not planted, and I'm pretty sure this is a Chinese coin. We'll put an up-close picture of this here, but I was like, this is perhaps a good omen if you believe in such things. Let's see. Is it gonna be horribly uncomfortable? Isn't it gonna be just struggling? The car's gonna be flying by me. Is it gonna blow up? It is Chinese after all. Well, we're gonna find out, and we'll get on the road. What do you think? I think we'll make it. This multi-strada here. This thing's. He's telling me, he's like, yeah, like 80 miles an hour. My bike's at like 4,000 RPMs. I'm like. This one's a little higher than that. Here we are, getting up onto the old highway. This is a toll road too. This ain't even no little BS highway. We're going on a toll road. We're going 50 something right here. I'm still in 4th gear. I could get 5th. I wouldn't even go 6 right here. Like it's boggy when you do that. The transmission's well spread out. I think that's a problem on a lot of these bikes, is that the transmission's gears are, they want to make them sporty and close, and that's fun, but they make them too close. End up in bikes where you're in 6th gear, going like 50 miles an hour. Here, look, I'm still like, I could shift to 6, but I feel like 6th gear is really good when you're at like 65 and faster. And there's 6. Speed limit is 70. Can we do the 70? Oh, we can do 70. Let's go, baby. 80 right here. We're just under 7,000 RPMs. There's not any like wild vibrations in it. It's fairly smooth. I did see something really interesting. I saw the video of someone tearing one of these down. This engine has 2 counterbalancers in it, which is pretty cool. It's a 270-degree parallel twin cross plane. The multi-strada. Let the multi-strada take the lead. It's more fitting anyway. Well, I can clutch the shift too, buddy. I just have to let off and do it. Let's get to 6th. But anyway, yeah, the engine, like I said, the engine isn't smooth. The bike feels smooth. It feels very stable at these speeds. I mean, look, it's not a problem. But we are around 6,000 RPMs. I think for a lot of people, because there's going to be a lot of people looking at this bike that are going to be new to motorcycles. Concern I know a lot of people are going to have is like, God, 6,000 RPMs. That's like that's as high as my engine revs. How is that not tearing this thing up? You know, and this is just a thing with motorcycles. Like this, someone's been riding motorcycles for, oh my God, it's 20 years now. I'm too old, man. 20 years I bought my first bike, an R6. These smaller engines, they less inertia in these motorcycle engines. There's less going on. These engines to sit at these sort of speeds is not the same as your car engine. And I get it, you know, I've got an F-150 with a Coyote V8 in it. Yeehaw! That thing redlines at this RPM right here. Let's just buy a 6-gear roll on. Let's go, people. Let's fucking boogie. My R6 used to rev this hard going down the highway. My MT-07 that I've got now, it'll sit roughly maybe a little bit lower than this. Now you might still be thinking to yourself, yeah, but that piston is still going up and down really fast. It's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of speed. You're right, it is. But it's just the way of the world, man. It's gonna be all right. But what we can observe is that the engine is very smooth at the speed. The temperature's good. If you have concern of that, just you shouldn't worry about it. What you should be more concerned with is I've spent 2 hours on a China-made motorcycle. It's $6 or $7 grand going down the highway. Is it gonna blow? Oh goodness! Well, stay tuned and find out. Now, as far as my seating position is concerned, like my comfort, this is a naked style bike, so I do have a lot of wind hitting me right now, but it's not terrible. I'm fairly used to it. I ride a lot of
naked bike. I don't even own it. Bikes with a fairing on it right now, and Rose piece of shit right there. What did you do, Bubs? Oh Lord! Here's one for the Discord soundbite. Trent, by the way, is in my Discord. You guys, that's how we know him. Join my Discord. It's a good time. My seating position on this bike, is a naked bike, so you are upright, which puts you into the wind more, but it's more comfortable on your arms and your back. It was my own personal bike. I'd either raise this bar or put a slightly taller bar. I'd want my hands to be maybe just a little bit higher up. Watch this, by the way. 6 gear, roll on. Not even downshifting. This is impressive for an engine of this size. Look, we're barely on the throttle. Look at that. We're barely on the throttle. Let's just go past this guy. We'll just roll on the throttle. You're just barely rolling on it. Look how this thing picks up. Look how it picks up. This is really good. Oh, look at this thing. Is this the little lane mover? Yes, that lane mover. I will say this seat. Okay. All that so you can just get right here. That was really worth it, Bubs. Yeah, the seat slightly drives me more forward than I would like. I'd prefer the seat not to do that, and I think that this comes from the fact that this has a SS brother of it that's built on the exact same platform. So the seat pushes me a little more into the tank than I'd like, and I am worried about this on the hours on the highway. What's that going to be like? I think the pegs were like a little more like this. That'd be a little more nicer. It probably won't bother most of y'all. I'm 38 years old. I'm an old man. I'll be 39 in March. I've had a knee surgery. On this knee, blew out an ACL. So for me, it might be slightly uncomfortable, but it's not bad. What's the map say? We going down? Wish I was on communications with him. I need to get everyone on these damn radios. I did a video on radios. I'm on a Senna, he's on a Cardo, and even if we were on the same, I wouldn't want to be connected like that. I did a whole video about radios. You should check it out. There's Dallas, by the way. Dallas. It is a good day, though, for a trip. It might rain on us. It's a little gloomy. We're going to go fishing or we're going to go see Powerline. You'll either know what that means or you won't. Make some noise, buddy. I got stock exhaust. Let me hear that thing. Woo! Sounds good. The multi-strata sound, you know what? It should. Hey, did a third gear wheelie going up that hill there. We're on 35. We're taking, this is it. We're on this till we hit Waco. And it's fairly boring. And there's not much else to say. We'll cut back in a bit. Well, it's been well, half a tank down now. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. Rode fast by around this pass here. This is my instant miles per gallon, by the way. Here, let's look at this real quick. This will be interesting to look at. Cruising at like 80, 85, which it levels out around 50 something, 50, even 55 I've seen. There's a little bit of a headwind right now, so it's going down a little bit. But yeah, I was around like 55 earlier, and then if I actually chill out a little bit, get closer to 75, I've seen it go as high as 60. But we're making time, baby. This thing is smooth. This is getting highly impressive for a little 450 thing. What else can we look at here in the menu? 30 minutes into this trip. Average miles per gallon is 53. Oh, dang it. You gotta go around the merry-go-round. Okay, average speed 75. Yeah, we've been doing. We're going a little quick on this trip. I didn't think I was going to be cruising at this speed, but it's just, we're cruising, man. We're up here with the traffic. Hey, dude, we're out here on 35 between big cities out here in Texas. We go fast. There's certain roads out here that have 85 mile an hour speed limits. We went through a construction zone earlier and had to slow down to 70. It's open roads like this. I mean, I'm doing 85. Cars are passing me. You know, I'm not even the fastest one out here, and I'm just probably doing 90 right there. Watch my throttle head. I'm gonna show you how much throttle I'm on. That's it. That's full throttle. My little 300 would be like this right now. We'll just barely roll on the throttle. Barely rolling on the throttle. Look at, we're getting up to, we're doing 90. Let's get up to 90. 90. Let's pass all these cars up here. It's not a struggle. I've been on numerous smaller CC, even other parallel twin bikes. When you want to pass a line of cars like this, it's like, woo! The engine's revved up and you're, oh my God, you're just trying to get past all these cars. But here, this feels like a big bike engine. It's unusual. As far as my comfort's concerned, I'm not really feeling any major fatigue from the wind right now. My throttle hand, I wouldn't mind letting go a little bit here. If I can do it without killing the throttle. Do this for some little stretch. Yeah, cruise would be nice, but it doesn't have it. My legs right here, the bend is not really bothering me yet. What does slightly bother me is my hips right here, and again, it's that seat pushing me more forward than I would like. They do make a taller seat for this, and I do believe it's a little more flat. I'm playing for passing only or top speed runs. Woo! What can we get up to here? 105, 106, 107. Yeah, we're not hitting red line or anything. I think it's just I'm gonna go up the hill here. Watch, it's gonna start losing speed going up the hill. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, where's the multi-strada? I've heard from people, they commented in one of my videos where I wrapped it out like that, and they said that the full fairing one, they were able to hit, people were saying like hitting 120 on it, which, I mean, you can see right there, we're hitting a wall. It's like an air wall. We're not hitting max speed. I think it's just too much frontal air against it. So, yeah, I get a fairing, and again, that could also speak to the Adventure version with a big fairing on it. Might help cut that wind a little better. Oh, it's stretching me the neck out here. Oh, yeah, good stretch going here. A big old stretch. We stand up on this thing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you get that little leggy stretch there. Oh, 450's a highway machine, though, man. The pass. Ooh, easy. That was a little shake and bake right there. Up the hill, in the headwind, to a 90. Waco, 41 miles. All right, to Waco. Well, we've made it to Waco. Average miles per hour is still 78. So, I mean, to have your average miles per hour be 78 gives you an idea. The 32 miles left on fuel. Miles per gallon are in the... They've been floating around. If you go to average mile per gallon, I'll show you that here in just a second. Yeah, like 50. I think if you were to cruise close around like 65, 70, you'd see like it possibly even being 10 higher than that. It's fine. I was told this is the rough side of Waco from someone in my Discord. There's one who told me about the spot we're going to. Oh, it does feel good to do this, though. Let me crash right when I get here. Discord came through, man. That was a good suggestion. So what can we say? It's done all things, and it's done all things better than I would have expected it to. Not even taking in the fact that it's a CFMOTO, a China brand. I mean, just in general, for any small CC 450 or 500 CC or less, it's done the job. So there's only really one thing left to do, and that's to swap this thing out with Spite for the 800. That's actually why we're down here today. I tried to come into this as open-minded as I could. It's a Chinese bike. What's it going to be like? And at this point, I can say this is China's going to be a serious player in the motorcycle market, clearly. Love them or hate them, it's a good bike right there. I wasn't expecting to go that fast. I was like, we were doing some speed there.